So mainline was done, but we're not really done because there was one last thing that had to be done, and that's the gate. Now, I didn't want to record another video about how I do this because it's just more track laying, and I mean the process of making this. So I'm just gonna show you what I've done. Originally there was a track stopped here basically, and I added a piece of track to the gate, across the gate, and then to the first turnout. This is the actual direction of traffic, or original or primary. So the trains come up the helix and then come off, peel off the helix and come on the first or lower level, cross the gate, and then they enter the yard. And I've done the usual thing with the PCB boards, and you can see how tight the tolerances are left here. I'm fairly confident that it's gonna remain like this because this space is conditioned here and there are no movements of wood or anything like that. But we'll see, time will tell. I just don't like having those huge gaps that some people have on their crossing, or I mean on the gates or whatever, lift or swing gates, because you know, I always feel like the trains are gonna derail there. And for me, I think it's fine because, as I said, this is conditioned space. I don't think anything is going to move. All this wood has been sitting here for a long time. You can see the alignment. So this is code 83, code 83, code 100, and so I had to match the rail height there too, and I think I've done a fairly decent job. And again, the alignment the other way. The phone will focus. Well, so yeah. Now we can say that the main line on the lower level is done. The trains can actually come up the helix. Well, they can't. There is no electricity. But they can come up to there. And, you know, oh, the boxcar pushed by a horse can cross the gate. There you go. And the horse will push the car backwards. Trains are running. No, they're not. There is one more thing left to be done on the gate, and that's the micro switches. So this section here and this section here are supposed to be isolated. So when you pull the gate, the micro switch disconnects the circuit and cuts the power on both ends. Well, there will be two micro switches, one for that side and one for this side. And this power will come from that side. Technically then, this block will be all the way up to there. And that track will be part of the helix block of coming up from all over there. This little piece of track might be its own, I don't know, segment. If I put a signal here, then, and it could be, I don't know, what is it called, a permanent thread or whatever, permissive thread or something like that. When you come, you need to stop here before you proceed, but I don't know, we'll see. I need to do more research on signaling, and that's a whole new topic that, you know, it feels far away from everything right now. But I just wanted to record this piece and document the gate as well, and then we'll see what happens next. I'm contemplating, should I be doing backdrops, should I be doing wiring, or something else. We'll see. But rest assured there'll be more videos until then. Here we are in the train room. It's a mess. There's stuff everywhere. Slowly covering the tracks. The holes from various things, shows, train shows, whatever. But that's not why we're here. We're here because there is a box here. So I guess it's an unboxing or a mail call. I've removed all the incriminating evidence so that I don't dox anybody, myself or the sender. And I've not opened this yet, so we're opening it together. with one hand. Don't play with the knife, because the cuts you can get are terrible. Ask me how I know. So what's in the box? Jack on Tracks would say what's in the box. I know what's in the box. Oh, there is bubbles. And there is some paperwork or whatever. Oh, there's another box inside the box. Let's see if I can get this taken out. Well, let's not look at that one, because that one has stuff on it. Papers. This one doesn't. So what's in the box? It's the MP1 and MP4, or actually I think it's MP4 switch motors. So the story behind this is that I am using Tortoise motors on the main deck. You can see there is one there. And there is a bunch of them over there. And so on and so forth. But for the upper deck, because the motors are kind of tall, I mean, this much, it would have been sticking out a lot. So I was gonna get these MP motors from MTB, and I happened to stumble just by accident. I'm reading Model Railroad Hobbyist forums, and I was following some threads there, and on one of the threads, one of the members was saying that he's switching to use built-in turnout motors, or actually solenoids in the Karo Unitrack HO, and that they had a bunch of motors that they want to sell. So I emailed, and one thing led to another, and we started talking about all the other things. And this other fellow model railroader is also electronics fanatic like I am. So he's building, detection center just like me, except he was using a Lodi, and now he's using Rocco. And so, but we both like electronics on railroads. And long story short, as I said, I end up with the motors that he didn't need anymore. So these motors are gonna go on the upper deck, and I think I'll have more than enough to cover the upper deck with these motors. Obviously, I mean, I'll need all the electronics to drive them and stuff, and it would be nice if I could get this knife there. Oh, there we go. Just always go away from yourself, not towards yourself. Here we go. Feast your eyes on it. I'm feasting my eyes. Looks very colorful too. I never had these before. I never seen them before in person. But now I do. I've seen them, I've seen images. I've seen them on the other channel from UK. Oh, geez, like it evades me. Charlie Bishop. Is it Charlie Bishop? Chadwick Model Railroad, or Model Railway. I think he's using the MP series motors. Well, anyways, 30 in a box. I got 2 boxes, I think. Yeah. I mean, that's like more than enough. My apologies, I had to pause the video because I was losing my voice. It's very dry in here. Past few days it's been 20% humidity, so the air is very dry, and don't have AC on, so, or whatever, heating is not on anymore. The point now with these is that you see how they're horizontal, so when you put them on the lower deck, that's the footprint, as opposed to the Tortoise, which would be something like that, actually bigger. And I mean, this is great, so once you put the fascia on, you won't see this. And yeah, so that's my mail call. I guess he sent me all the mounting, well, that's pretty cool. He sent me all the mounting boards or whatever they are. So like a whole thing. Thank you very much for this. You know who you are. I'm sure you're watching the video. I'll have lots of fun with this. You'll see it being installed probably. I don't know when I'm gonna get there because I'm still slacking around doing the main deck, but I have to install the fascia. I still haven't figured it out yet. But that's a story for another time. So that's my mail call. Bye for now.